Right then, Forest faithful. What an absolute cracker of a signing we've got to talk about today. The City ground is buzzing, and for good reason. We've just pulled off something absolutely brilliant in the transfer market that's got every red around the world talking. Now, I know what you're thinking. Here we go again with another January signing that might or might not work out. But trust me on this one. This isn't just any ordinary deal. We're talking about a player who's been making waves on the biggest stage, someone who's caught the eye of international scouts, and most importantly, someone who's chosen US over some pretty massive clubs. The lad's got pedigree, he's got hunger, and he's got exactly what we need as we gear up for what could be our most exciting season in decades. Before we dive into all the juicy details, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Because with signings like this dropping, you don't want to miss a single update from the City ground. We're your #1 source for all things Forest. And trust me, there's plenty more where this came from. So here's the story, and it's an absolute belter. We've gone and signed Igor Jesus from Botafogo. Yes, that's right, the Brazilian striker who's been tearing it up in South America and making a name for himself on the world stage. The lad's only 24, he's hungry as anything, and he's just put pen to paper on a 4-year deal that'll see him wearing the famous red shirt through what could be some of the most exciting times in our recent history. Now, let's talk about what this signing really means. This isn't just about adding another body to the squad. This is about statement making. This is about showing the football world that Nottingham Forest means business. When you look at what Igor's achieved in such a short time, it's absolutely mental. The lad helped Botafogo qualify for the knockout stages of the Club World Cup. And get this, he scored twice in the tournament, including the winner against Paris Saint-Germain. That's right, he's already got goals against one of Europe's biggest clubs under his belt. The journey this lad's been on is proper inspirational stuff. Started his career at Coritiba, made his first team debut at just 18 years old. Shows you the quality was there from day one. Then he went to the UAE, to Shabab Al Ahly, where he absolutely smashed it. 43 goals and 20 assists in 88 appearances. Those are numbers that make you sit up and take notice, aren't they? But here's where it gets really interesting. He moved back to Brazil in July 2024, joined Botafogo, and immediately started making waves. His domestic form was so impressive that he earned his first international call-up for Brazil's World Cup qualification games. And what does he do on his debut? Only goes and scores against Chile, then follows it up with an assist against Peru. That's the kind of impact we're talking about here. What's got me most excited about this signing is the versatility. Igor can operate as a central striker or from the wing, which gives Nuno so many tactical options. We've seen how important that flexibility is in the Premier League, especially when you're trying to break down stubborn defenses or when you need to change things up mid-game. The lad led the line for Botafogo as they lifted both the Serie A and Copa Libertadores titles last season. That's winning mentality right there, something we absolutely need as we prepare for European competition. Speaking of which, isn't it mad to think we're back in Europe after all these years? And now we're bringing in players who've already proven themselves on the continental stage. Ross Wilson's been tracking Igor for a long period of time, which shows this isn't a panic buy or a last-minute scramble. This is proper planning, proper scouting, and proper ambition. When Igor says he didn't have to think twice about the offer, that he embraced the project we sent him, that tells you everything about where this club is heading. The competition for places is going to be absolutely fierce now, and that's exactly what we need. Chris Wood had a brilliant season last year with 20 goals, but having someone like Igor pushing him, learning from him, and ready to step up when needed, that's how you build a squad capable of competing on multiple fronts. This is the kind of signing that shows we're not just happy to be back in the Premier League. We're here to stay. We're here to grow, and we're here to make some noise. The City ground is going to be absolutely electric when this lad makes his debut.